Hi collective, welcome back to my channel. We are about relationship with ourselves first, okay? So you can have a healthy relationship outside of ourselves, but it comes with managing the emotions in the motions of the oceans that we call life, okay? So looking for a lifeboat, okay? And that's your intuition, all right? It's going to give you spiritual health, spiritual wealth, but it comes in the essence of love, all right? Love is the biggest element, you know? It puts you through everything when it comes to spiritual wealth, spiritual health, but it comes from balancing. We want to co-create with the universe. God thinks you're a pet, and a teacher's pet. Or someone's getting a new pet, okay? Or giving a current pet more love, all right? But be cautious. Someone needs to find out more information about someone they're courting, maybe, or someone that they're with, okay? So we can look at an animal person. When it comes to the animals, they're worse than a bloody animal. So find out more information, okay? And don't overwork yourself, okay? Collective, be more cautious, because it seems to be looking at sexual chemistry. Sometimes sexual chemistries or it's just not enough for a relationship or a business. I think people just take this. You see, intimacy, like for a woman, your little lady in the boat, that little thing that looks like a man's sausage, that is like a fireman's pole. You're either going to go down to hell when you slide inside those two pathways of the half an apple, all right? Either going to go slide into hell because of her insides is dark, or you're going to slide yourself up to heaven like a feather, or you're just going to be like a stone. Pure core apples in there, all right? You've been guided by your lost loved ones are watching over you, okay? While you're trying to find more information, but don't work yourself out. Someone looks like they're getting a new pet. Use your intuition as your new pet. There seem to be red flags. Someone's ignoring red flags, okay? And if you ignore them now, they only come back to bite you later, all right? Not every puss and dog must lay down with dinner. We're going for a spiritual warfare. Not everyone is the right entity, okay? Not everybody must be in your home or around your people, things, and places, okay? We're looking at entities, all right? You've been guided by lost loved ones, okay? Are looking over you to ask you to use your intuition, because there seems to be red flags that you're ignoring, and if you ignore, it will come to bite you later. And that decision, okay, will make you go for more inner healing. Open your heart, okay? When you open your heart, love attracts love. Why? Because the heart is the seat of the soul, okay? Oh, I will get a better angle one day. I'm learning as I go. This is Earth School, you know. I don't like to hide most of my stuff as well. When you hide things, it's like you're pushing things under the carpet. It's harder to look at your inner healing, you know, to make balanced decisions. Someone's looking at balanced decisions by using the guardian angels, which is connected to the intuition. Someone's looking at chemistry with someone, but I need to find out more information. But don't work yourself out. Use your intuition, okay? Someone maybe was getting a pet, okay? But we're looking at using the higher self. Someone's looking at the wisdom of philosophy or spirituality, or looking at buying a new dog to just buy a Taurus, a dog, man. There you go. Someone married a poodle, an earth sign family. So now looking at spiritual mentor. Someone's giving a current pet more love. But you have to be cautious about this Taurus person or institution when it comes to a love choice. Maybe a spiritual teacher or married person is thinking about finding out more information about a love person in an institution. Could be a Taurus or Gemini person when it comes to chemistry, because somebody's not using their intuition, because there seems to be red flags somebody's ignoring now, and it's going to bite them later. So a lost loved one is watching over you while you face these challenges or make a decision on working on your healing. There seems to be a situation where maybe a Sagittarius person looking at a Gemini or Taurus person, or a Taurus person looking at a lover of a Sagittarius person, finding out more information. Don't work yourself over, Taurus, because you can't even learn about yourself. Healthy boundaries when it comes to intimacy. Somebody needs healthy boundaries when it comes to their choices, when it comes to institution, or when it comes to spirituality, or when it comes to religious groups, or a Taurus person, or Gemini person, or Sagittarius person. Somebody is not using their intuition. There seems to be a red flag that someone doesn't have healthy boundaries, and that's not allowing them to take the strength and ambition to go forward away from a chemistry. So plant your foundation. Someone's looking at planting a foundation or looking at messages about intuition. So now there seems to be a red flag. Someone's ignoring. Okay. And because you ignored that red flag, maybe for earth sign person planting a foundation from our loved ones' messages, the bitch is going to be bitten now. King of Pentacles looking at this. Maybe your guardian angel is a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. Maybe a dad or a granddad, or maybe an uncle, I heard. He may have liked green. He could have been a traveller. I heard buses, lorry. Could be a Sagittarius person, take it as it resonates. But you're looking at illuminating the mind with your intuition, illuminating a foundation. Someone's got passion looking at these messages, and they're going to have a painful ending. Your loved one could be a Gemini masculine person trying to help you plant your foundation because they see that you're ignoring your red flags. Could be a Sagittarius masculine planting his foundation, but he's looking at messages, maybe from the intuition. Gemini masculine could be your passed over loved one. They're trying to help you to make a decision on working on your inner healing. They feel as if maybe a Sagittarius person or a Gemini person needs to look at their foundation properly with their intuition and come to peace with being backstabbed over and over again by maybe a lover, a Taurus person, or an institution. You have to use your intuition to calm your waters because it seems to be a higher horizon, but you've got to come to peace and allow your guardian angels to make you restand, but with your intuition. It can be challenging. It could be the Emperor. It could be challenging for the Emperor to make a decision on working on inner healing, but he has to open his heart. Why? Because the heart is the seat of the soul, and that's how the lion conquers the jungle. All right? Because now you're looking at earth angels helping to balance the emotions, the yin and the yang, the left and the right, the up and the down, the man and the woman. We're looking at balancing the emotions. For simplicity, you have to have patience when you're making a decision on working on your healing. It requires patience, simplicity. We're looking at soulmates, looking at earth angels. Okay, we're looking at dipping our feet deeply into our emotions to understand our intuition so we don't ignore any red flags that will come to bite you later. Looking at self-sufficiency, okay? Looking at self-reflection, somebody is. Looking at self-reflection, planting their foundation. Or somebody wants to make a phone call because someone's up at night, worried about a Gemini lover, maybe a Taurus person. Maybe this person's getting a pet for their birthday and hope the pet bites your claw off. Genevieve Nadia. Oh yeah, I do. So now looking at someone's worried about Gemini person when it comes to giving a Taurus person generosities from my ancestors' information. So someone has to go and get my money. Genevieve Nadia, is that? I wonder who. So now someone's thinking about their marriage, maybe a Taurus person saying, I have been thinking. Remember, Taurus is I have. Gemini is I think. I'm worried. And I have anxiety about juggling lovers. An earth sign person, maybe. Or juggling money. So someone was finding out more information about soulmates. An earth sign person was learning about a Gemini or a Aquarius person. So now was seeing maybe the soul of the self of a Sagittarius person went in with this lover, earth sign person, a Taurus person or a Capricorn person. They went with sexual chemistry. Ignoring red flags that bit them in the ass later. Look, bit them in the ass. Backstabby wabby. We're looking at backstabbing. Somebody tried to take control. So now we've got justice. Spiritual justice is here. Oh, yeah. Someone's heart's being weighed. How heavy is it, I wonder? So now we're looking at juggling or balancing. Okay, someone's worried because they're looking at this juggle or they're looking at this wiring of money. When it comes to information, they were working on it, learning from a lover. Okay, an earth angel that was making a decision to work on inner healing. So they took this thing for intimacy and done sabotaging for a Wheel of Fortune. They were working on Wheel of Fortune, this karmic, maybe a Sagittarius person. They're looking at the lovers when it comes to unrequited love, maybe with a water sign person. We're looking at proposals, we're looking at spiritual romance. Somebody was learning, reading, but they wanted to backstab, and the guardian angel said, really? Okay. Miss Queen of Wands, we see you, baby. We see you, baby. The Empress sees you. We're not stupid with your conflicts when it comes to romantic journeys. This is a very witchy woman. Why? We've got the Ten of Wands, Ten of Swords there. Witchy woman. Somebody ignored their intuition. But they're applying a foundation with this Queen of Wands. Now, Queen of Wands is very worried about learning about other people. Maybe a Sagittarius and a Gemini person. So now she's in trouble because she understands. Busybody mustn't be in people's business. Some of you, Queen of Wands, is looking at a backstab when it comes to a Gemini person. You better temper that emotion because he's looking at a new love. She's launching him. She's backstabbing him because she wants a new love, or someone's coming in to offer. Oh my goodness, this person wants to be a third party person. Oh my days. That's the backstab. They want to be the second person, just waits to find out more information. But she's backstabbing this masculine when it comes to new love. She's watching the woman. She's watching the woman. But look, does she know? Gemini's guardian angels are watching over a woman. It could be a water sign person. Because there's water over here. The thoughts of emotions. Somebody wants to take a leap of faith to something new. And this Queen of Wands is watching because she doesn't have no intuition, and he's tapped into his. And now I think he feels his guardian angel saying, you got to move from this person. But it looks like in some cases, somebody wants to come in for a reunion and wants to offer Queen of Wands a new love. Could be an earth sign person when it comes to Wheel of Fortune. But she's backstabbing this new love. I don't know. I don't think this Queen of Wands knows what she bloody wants. Earth Angel, Queen of Swords. Queen of Wands wants to stab someone in the back because of Queen of Swords. Can we go then? I'm ready for you. Moving forward, are we? Can we go, baby girl? Look at your choice how to work with the Empress to bring a burden and a tower moment by fighting. Because she's on their own secretly. Let's go, man. I'm ready for you. Queen of Wands. Genevieve's friends. Let's go. I'm ready for you, bro. I've been ready for 5 years. Think I need a man to defend me? No. He said he's fighting for you. Okay. So concentrate on the man. Stop concentrating on me, bro. Alright? Moving forward. Queen of Wands is looking at a new love when it comes to Gemini person. She's watching someone behind the back of the Queen of Swords, the Earth Angel. That's made a decision to work on inner healing, to open the heart. You know? Because when you leave the heart open, the heart attracts a lot more love. Maybe this person, maybe someone feels as if the Queen of Swords is very energetic, out there, courageous, you know. It's got the courage, a love choice. But someone's worried about this love choice. People's in people's business. Queen of Wands are too much in people's business. Look at her watching. All she's watching and learning to backstab. She's learning about intuition, but she ain't got her intuitions tapped on. She's not intuitive, man. Someone's made two pathways, two choices. Maybe a Gemini person married an Aries person, and he's pissed. Sorry to laugh. No, he's upset. For real, for real. He feels like he should have found out more information on his pathway when it comes to business with a love choice, an earth sign person, a Queen of Pentacles. He thinks that she's ungrounded, overly ambitious, social climber, mean, spirited, shallow, psychopath, jealous person. This is Genevieve Nadia. They feel that that choice was a mad, awful choice. They thought the grass would be green on the other side, but no, it wasn't. Maybe someone immigrated that way to a Taurus person. But Taurus person is looking at someone else anyway. Sagittarius person, someone should have found out more information about a Sagittarius person when it comes to their ambition, when it comes to being corrigible. Sagittarius is going to be refusing to compromise because she looks a bit stubborn, rigid. She's the last one standing. So now we're going to find out more information about her now. Oh yeah, ride or die. Somebody wants to make a peaceful resolution, maybe. A Sagittarius Aries person with Aquarius or Gemini person. Because now they're looking at boundaries. They had no boundaries looking at these chosen lovers. Which was maybe a Taurus person, Gemini person, Aries person, or Sagittarius person. Wounded now, while on the head was all about bloody sex. Now people are wounded. It was all about the Wheel of Fortune. So now we have a situation where somebody was working on backstabbing someone. They wanted to be a third-party person because it was more about the Wheel of Fortune. So now there's a chemistry. A water sign is looking at chemistry, maybe. Or a Sagittarius is looking at Gemini person for chemistry. He said you can forget that. Lazy even in bed. He said, no, I don't want it. Lack of common sense, unstable, unskilled, unreliable people, disloyal, Sagittarius person when it comes to money, Wheel of Fortune. They're looking at intuition. She's learning. Queen of Wands is learning about Gemini woman, escaping, being free, releasing, finding solutions, relief, taking control. Okay? So now, because why? They've been guided by their loved ones that are watching over them, giving them sparkling ideas to make decisions on the healing, in the healing. So now we've been guided by the angels to show us that the devil is surrounding a Gemini, Aquarius person, and they gotta walk away. You gotta walk away, man. Gemini person, you gotta walk away. Or Queen of Wands gotta walk away. Why are you not so toxic, man? Let's keep going. Let's see who the problem is then. The devil. Imbalance, not balanced enough. Self-indulgence, access, clashing of perspective. They're just reckless. They want to backstab a Gemini person, a Capricorn person, because they're immature. They don't have that intuition. So they're being impatient, because they're quite lazy with a lack of common sense, unstable, unskilled people. So now they're looking at challenges when it comes to the inner healing. An earth sign person, a Virgo, Capricorn, when it comes to controlling the healing, they lack control. It's a failure. All they care about is the money and some debt that feels like they're unqualified, man. Wherever they are to exercise their debt, they're underqualified, man. And people need to let it go. Just because you were brought up with two actresses or something, let it go. Maybe they were good when they were younger, but people evolve, man. They're not good, bro. They're extras. They're just extra class hoes, man, looking for success. Someone's just going to cut all that away. You've got to listen to your higher self. Someone's on two pathways when it comes to spiritual mentor or being in a relationship with someone, maybe marriage, commitment, industry. But someone's thinking about a Scorpio person or returning back to a Scorpio person. And that's what they're worried about. A lover, an earth sign person was juggling with a Scorpio person or a Gemini person. So now we're looking at multiple lovers. So now we're looking upside down. King of Swords. Maybe the Queen of Wands is looking at a lover, Gemini, Libra person, refusing to compromise. So he's looking at his own structure, lacks routine. He uses intellect in a bad way, man. with a Sagittarius person trying to find out information. Why? Because when it comes to the earthly goods with a Sagittarius and a Taurus person, they lack money, poor financial control. So now this masculine lover is upside down. Maybe his past lover makes him she says he lacks structure. He uses intellect in a bad way to help a Sagittarius person. So now he's upside down, King of Swords. Why? Because he won't shed the road skin. They're going bankrupt. Why? Because he gave too much generosity to Taurus person. This Queen of Wands is thinking about possessiveness. Maybe a Scorpio person, when it comes to their structure, he lacks it, man. So now a Sagittarius woman is finding out more information about maybe a Scorpio person and thinks the lack of his mind is just bad. Because he lacks money, he was giving it away. That's what makes her feel burdened. To a Taurus person, because a Taurus person has poor financial control, lack of opportunities when it comes to work. So maybe there's a King of Swords involved as well, a lover, a Libra person that's with a Scorpio Pisces person. Gosh. This person's got lovers everywhere, man. Libra, Virgo, I don't know, man. Libra. Anyway, let's continue. Someone wants to let go of the old skin because someone's got too many lovers, man. It's a Libra man, a Leo man, a Scorpio man, a Cancer man. It's just too much, man. So now someone's looking, this Queen of Wands is thinking about this possessiveness. People she's got to let go of. People that have issues when it comes to generosity. Maybe her mind is escaping and she's releasing. Because the devil's backstabbing, a water sign person, very devilish, backstabbing, destiny swapping, changing cycles. He's a karmic or a Gemini masculine, Libra masculine. He is with a water sign person. I tell you, boy. Backstab, man. When it comes to intuitive behind a Queen of Swords, backstabbing. When it comes to cardinal expansion, upheaval over money. It's all about the pride for an horizon, for a wheel of fortune. People's pride, people are going down with their pride, man. Pride before the fall. Pride before the fall. Leo's happy. He's happy that they keep repeating the same mistakes. Yeah, unqualified people. He's just happy, man. Unqualified people. That is it. It's just unqualified people being very devilish in their devil energy. You know? Because now someone's falling on their beliefs. Someone wants to admit maybe a Leo person. Because his work people, them is rubbish. Unqualified people. Unqualified, man. You got to look beyond the shiny shit. Honestly. Maybe Sagittarius person is looking at Gemini person or worried about returning from travels and facing a Scorpio person in their marriage, maybe. Or there's restrictions around a Sagittarius person when it comes to a Scorpio person. She's probably lost momentum over a Scorpio person because his intellect has got too many lovers, an earth sign person, a Taurus person, or a Virgo person. So she's found out more information about his juggling and his thoughts. It's illogical. It's ill. Could be a Pisces person. Look at intuition, the illusions. Probably she's had a dream about it and she's seeing this deception. She's under anxiety, fear about this misconception. Someone feels very insecure. Someone's juggling. Someone's juggling. Let me tell you, I hope this is Will Smith as well. I can't stand him. Now you're looking at Libra, injustice. Someone's going for a court case, man. Or someone's fighting not to go for a court case when it comes to a divorce. Someone's being very dishonest when it comes to law. And someone's being very dishonest to God as well. Their God is the devil. Gold or diamonds. Because it's upside down. my God card, and the devil's there upside down as well. So the devil's got no structure, no balance, no nothing, nothing go on, nothing clash, 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 clash. That's it. So now there seems to be an injustice now, because someone's been very dishonest, maybe a Libra person and a Taurus person when it comes to Wheel of Fortune, or a Sagittarius person, because now you're looking at the lack of accountability. Someone's been being very dishonest and very unfair. Someone's doing karmic avoidance. Because now maybe a Taurus person is looking at a Sagittarius person when it comes to sexual chemistry. And it lacks money. It's just about the money. Because why? When you peel someone else's drink out of a Sagittarius person, you look at essays, man. Bad news, broken dreams, Taurus person. I don't care what anyone says. I'm not going to stop until people treat women the same way. If we can treat P. Diddy like that, Cosby like that, and everyone else that does spike in drinks, when a woman does it, there's no excuse. Genevieve Nadiak needs to be arrested. I saw what I saw, and I'm not giving it up. I saw what she done. I'm not giving it up. And I sent news to a Leo person, a fire sign person, but he has an inability to move forward, the Emperor. Look at his emotional intelligence, finding the mental strength. Unhappy home, man, with his King of Cups, man. Something about this King of Cups, man. She's dealing with an immature King of Cups. But she thinks he's mature, but he's not. Do you know what? There's an article, as Taurus said about water sign person. They said 3 people you would marry. Something about the ones you would marry. She goes, oh, everyone's going to start now. Because she's starting the ball going. She was like, oh, it will be, is it Pat or something? I looked him up. He's a Pisces person as well. So I was thinking, She said he's mature. But if he's sleeping with someone like you, no way is he's mature. That's all I was thinking. No way. No way. You're going down for SA anyway. You're going to have bad, broken dreams, Taurus person, with your Pisces person. But someone's not looking at you no more. Maybe the Queen of Wands. Not looking at this water sign masculine. Because he's bringing corruption, dishonesty. He's very unfair. Let me tell you, working with a fucking lover. Told you. Lovers. Lovers. Maybe she's thinking about a Gemini person. She wants to let go of possessions or issues. But she's thinking about lovers, love choices when it comes to a water sign person, a Taurus person, or a Virgo person. And someone else, a Queen of Wands, is looking at a Gemini person when he's looking at his new love. And a Taurus, Virgo person is looking at a fire sign person when it comes to his intuitive love that's bringing a Wheel of Fortune with a Queen of Swords. These people are just nosy, man. They're learning anyway. They've been learning from a Queen of Swords. Oh, yeah, they have. They made money. They're angry now. Why? Because she escaped. And she's telling everyone, give me my money. I don't care who you are. Hesitant. No, yeah, missed opportunity. Wasted their talent. Serves you right. Because now they're looking at Queen of Swords, making achievements online. And looking at a Taurus person when it comes to their values. All she wants is gifts, charities, donations, money, and she owes an Aquarius money. Yes, she does. This Taurus person, she better go and get her people then. Go and get my money. I don't give a shit who you are. And this Queen of Wands is looking at a Taurus person when it comes to their fruitation. She says she's trouble. Oh, yeah. All she wants is gift, generosity in her marriages or her commitments. She's slack. She's not that fucking good. Over-exaggerated. She's looking at romance as well when it comes to her husband or water sign person. King of Wands is looking at his strength, moving forward. Heartbroken because he abandoned today, here today, gone tomorrow, and left someone lonely. Why? Because he didn't want to bring no earthly good news over here. No, he gave it to a fucking Queen of Pentacles. Ungrounded, overly ambitious, social climber, a mean-spirited, shallow, psychopath, jealous bitch, Genevieve Nadia. And now she's probably got a fight with a Leo person. Why do they want to compromise? They want to end the conflict. No, they like struggle, love. They didn't want to end it with a Queen of Swords. So she said, come we fucking go then. You think I'm scared of you and your people? You need a man, and obviously Adewale needs you to defend it. So that's a whole group of people on one person, me, you know. And how much years it's been now? 5 years going on. Let's go, man. Let's go with your unrequited fucking love. Yeah, lying, stealing, cheating, you eat that baby mother them. Good, serves you right, man. Serves you right, baby. Karma. When you dig a hole for one, dig it for yourself. Okay? like you would dig out your ear hole to clean it. You won't just clean one ear hole, you'll clean out the both of them. Okay, remember, walking love, talking truth. Love you guys. Bye.